Hello again. Well, overall, the weather has been fairly quiet across the capital throughout today, albeit quite cold and cloudy for many of us. And it's a similar setup as we go through the next few days. So high pressure generally close by as we go through Monday and into Tuesday. So you can see not many systems working their way towards us in the short term, staying largely dry out there with light winds. But again, our temperatures remaining a little bit below average for the time of year. Now back to the rest of this evening and tonight. Well, there will be a lot of cloud cover out there this evening. Might just be the odd break, so there may just be a touch of frost in places, but for most of us with that cloud, our temperatures are staying above freezing, although it does mean for tomorrow morning a chilly grey start to the day first thing. Might just see a few splashes of light rain in places, may even be the odd snow grain mixed in there for a time too, but for most of us a dry start to the working week. Brighter skies developing for some of us as we move through the afternoon. Light winds, but temperatures will be staying on the chilly side, generally there between 4 and 7 degrees. And then looking further ahead, well, it is a similar setup on Tuesday. So for most of us, it will be dry, but rather cloudy and feeling a little on the chilly side. And then you can see as we go through the week, low pressure eventually taking control of things. Now you can see as we go through Wednesday and into Thursday, there is the chance we will be seeing some outbreaks of rain in places. And then after that, well, things looking a bit more unsettled as we approach the weekend. So there will be a few showers around at times. The winds will start to strengthen as we move towards Friday, but hopefully it will be feeling a lot milder for many of us. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello again. Well, overall, it has been fairly quiet across the country throughout today, and some of us did get to see a bit of that sunshine throughout this afternoon, albeit it has been feeling quite cold for many. Now, looking ahead towards the next few days, well, not too much going on to start the new working week. You can see here hardly any rain around, but there will be a lot of cloud at times. Not much wind, although our temperatures will be remaining below average for the time of year. Now, out there for the rest of tonight, well, there may be the odd shower, but for most of us, it will be dry. Bits and pieces of cloud around, but we've also got clear skies tonight, so it will be turning rather chilly. There will be a frost out there, and there is the risk of some freezing fog patches too. So something to bear in mind first thing tomorrow morning. Chilly out there at first with some fog patches in places. Now that will lift though into mostly low cloud. Then we will get to see a few bits of brightness as we go through the afternoon. Just the chance of a few showers across more northern parts. We've got light winds tomorrow. So actually if you do get the sunshine, not feeling too bad in places. Highs generally between 5 and 8 degrees. And then looking further ahead, well, we're going to see a slight change as we go through the next few days. Eventually, low pressure will start to take control of things. You can see it here, driving various weather systems towards the UK. So to start with this week, it's quiet, it's mostly dry, albeit quite cloudy and feeling on the chilly side. But you can see as we edge towards the end of the week, sunny spells, some showers at times, but those winds will start to strengthen. But hopefully with those winds coming in from the south, it does mean it won't be feeling anywhere near as cold as what it has been out there today. Bye-bye. Hello again. Well, overall, the weather has been fairly quiet here in the West Midlands, although there's been a lot of cloud out there and it's certainly been feeling rather chilly too. Now, we're looking at a similar setup as we start the new working week. So the high pressure, which has been with us throughout today, is going to move a little bit out of the way, but not too much. So for most of us, actually, still a good deal of dry weather in the forecast. Those winds will remain light, although temperatures staying slightly below average for the time of year. Now, coming back to the rest of this evening and tonight, well, it certainly is a mixture out there. So we do have some cloud, but for many of us, actually, we'll start to see those cloud clearing out there, and that's going to allow those temperatures to fall quite chilly tonight. So there will be a frost in places, and with the light winds, a risk of some freezing fog patches too. So for some, could be a bit of a tricky, foggy start to the day first thing tomorrow morning. Do make sure you check out there first thing. And you can see generally a lot of cloud around. We are expecting a few bright spells to develop as we move through the afternoon. Just a small chance of the odd shower here and there, but for most it will be dry, light winds, and our temperatures ranging anywhere between 4 and 7 degrees. And then looking further ahead, we can see things are looking a bit messier as we go through Tuesday and into Wednesday. Eventually low pressure will start to take control of things, and that will be allowing some weather systems to work their way towards us. So in the short term, as I say, cloudy but mostly dry, but staying on the chilly side to start the week. But you can see as we edge towards the end of the week, although there will be a bit more in the way of sunshine, we're going to see some outbreaks of rain. Those winds will start to strengthen, but hopefully it will be feeling a little bit milder for many of us. See you later on. Bye-bye. Hello again. Well, overall, it's been a fairly quiet day here in the East Midlands throughout today, albeit quite chilly, and there's been a lot of cloud cover out there too. Now, we are looking at similar conditions as we go through the next few days. So high pressure still not too far away to begin with. So for most of us, give or take the odd shower, largely dry as we start the working week. Not much wind around, although our temperatures are remaining below average for the time of year. Now, coming back to the rest of this evening and tonight, well, it stays quiet and dry out there, but there will be a lot of cloud around, although there will be a few clear breaks, especially across more northern and western parts. So here, temperatures cold enough for a frost, and there may also be a few patches of freezing fog around too. So one to watch out for tomorrow morning. Could be a tricky rush hour for some of that freezing fog across parts of the region, and a lot of low cloud out there at first, although that will lift and we'll get to see a few bits of brightness at times. But for most of us, it is remaining rather cloudy out there throughout tomorrow. Those winds will be light, and we're looking at a top temperature at around 4 or 5 degrees. And then looking ahead towards the next few days, we can see we've got low pressure eventually working its way towards us. Although for many of us, it will be largely dry on Tuesday, but there may be a bit of rain coming our way on Wednesday. And then with low pressure in charge for the rest of the week, well, that means things will be turning rather unsettled. So in the short term, it's quiet, it's cloudy, it's mostly dry, but feeling chilly. But you can see as we approach the end of the week, there will be some sunshine at times, but also some rain. The winds will start to strengthen, but thankfully not feeling quite as cold as it has been out there today. Bye-bye.